So I've been in BJJ for I think 6 sessions now. 4 sessions no gi, 2 sessions with the gi. And I can tell you physically, it's one of the hardest challenges I've ever had in my life. I mean, even with my battle with Parkinson's, it frees my mind up enough to know, when you can't breathe and someone's smothering you like a snake, there's freedom in there. And it's tough and it's hard, and at times I want to quit and bail and tap, but I fight through it because I know if I'm thinking about just surviving, or I'm thinking about getting my breath or getting out of a hold or something like that, there's freedom in there for me away from my Parkinson's, because it's the last thing I think about. It's like dropping in on really good waves or really challenging waves or really critical waves, is that I have freedom. I don't have Parkinson's when I'm riding the wave. It disappears. I may shake, but I don't feel it. I'm just in the flow of the moment. And right now, BJJ is just all a whole bunch of me getting my ass kicked. But I look at it like my paddle outs. When I used to do my paddle outs, when I'd be at the point where I couldn't get out, I always thought that was my teacher, and I called it the gatekeeper. And the gatekeeper was my coach for a long time. And I knew that if I could handle staying in that position at the point where you can't make it out, or you don't think you can make it out, or you got to fight by any means necessary to get out, that I would develop from that and find a comfort zone in there. So what I did was, in that impact zone, when I faced the gatekeeper, I would pretend I was riding the waves that were breaking on me. Where would I be on the wave? And I'd be like, oh, I'll be high on that wave. I'd come down low and then come up and do a little floater or something like that. And that really opened my eyes up to the timing of the wave and the rhythm of the wave. The same thing goes for BJJ, although mentally I'm not there. I'm so new at it. I'm just basically so green that when someone's smothering you and you're out of breath and you kind of already gave it your all and you last for another 3 minutes, it's comparable. When I'm in those positions, I basically walk into BJJ and I hit the mat and I dominate nobody. I may have a moment where I do something that I'm like, oh, that was all right. But for the most part, every single person I match up with whoops my ass and kind of either gets me lockouts quick or allows me to have opportunities to try stuff and see what my reaction is. But the comparison to surfing is pretty impressive, the way it kind of blends into each other, and I find that freedom, that mental freedom. So it's that moment of doubt and pain is when the teacher shows up, and you have to be humble and take your lessons and have the ability to be in that position. So I'm going to start vlogging more about my battles with learning BJJ and how it applies to my surfing and things like that, because I don't ever plan on stopping. And I just want you to know the kind of challenges I go through. At no point do I think I'm cool or good. It doesn't even, I don't care about belts. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's all the knowledge. And I figure if I can get that knowledge and apply it to my life, maybe it can help me out of some holes I go into from time to time and the challenges I have. So have a great day. Do something great today.